Welcome back to Peak Physique, the channel where we unlock powerful fitness secrets that transform your body, your energy, and your confidence at every age. Let me ask you something right now. Have you ever noticed that after 35, it just feels harder to stay in shape? Maybe you're not gaining weight as quickly as before, but suddenly that belly fat seems stubborn. Or maybe you're lifting less weight in the gym, and your recovery takes longer than it used to. Here's the truth. After 35, your body changes in ways you might not even notice at first. Muscle mass starts to decline. Metabolism slows down. Hormonal shifts begin. And if you don't adjust your workouts, you could be aging your body far faster than necessary. But don't worry, today, I'm going to share with you 5 life-changing exercises that you must do after 35 if you want to stay fit, strong, and vibrant for years to come. These aren't just random moves. They're backed by science, by personal trainers, and by people who've transformed their health and energy by incorporating them. Stick with me until the end, because number 5 is the most underrated, yet the most powerful of them all. Before we jump in, picture this. 2 men, both age 50. One of them struggles to climb a flight of stairs, gets out of breath, and constantly battles back pain. The other is lean, strong, and moving like he's still in his 30s. What made the difference? It wasn't luck. It wasn't genetics. It was the simple decision to start doing these kinds of exercises earlier in life, specifically after 35, when your body starts sending signals that you need to change the way you train. That's the exact advantage you're about to get today. Clapperboard, Exercise 1 Strength Foundation. The first exercise you absolutely must add to your routine after 35 is the squat. And no, I don't just mean the kind of squat where you plop down into a chair and stand up. I'm talking about full, controlled, intentional squats that engage every muscle fiber in your lower body. Squats are the king of functional movements. Why? Because they mimic the way we move in real life. Every time you sit, stand, bend down, or pick something up, you're essentially doing a squat. And after 35, the muscles in your legs, your quads, hamstrings, glutes, begin to weaken if they're not challenged regularly. This weakness is one of the main reasons people lose mobility as they age. But squats aren't just about your legs. They also strengthen your core, your back, and even improve balance. Studies show that resistance-based movements like squats stimulate hormone production, especially testosterone and growth hormone, which naturally start declining after 35. That means a simple set of squats can help combat age-related muscle loss. And here's the kicker. Squats burn more calories than almost any other exercise because they activate so many large muscle groups at once. So, if you want leaner legs, stronger joints, and even better posture, you cannot afford to skip this exercise. Now imagine yourself 20 years from now. Wouldn't you want to climb stairs with ease? To hike with your kids or grandkids without pain? That future begins with squats today. And I know what you might be wondering. What if my knees hurt when I squat? Or what if I don't have access to a gym? Don't worry, I'll break down modifications and simple variations that anyone can do, even at home, with little to no equipment. So don't go anywhere. Clapperboard, Exercise 2 Upper Body Power. The second exercise is the push-up. You might think of push-ups as something from high school gym class, but here's the reality. Push-ups are one of the most underrated exercises for adults over 35. Why? Because they build strength in your chest, shoulders, arms, and most importantly, your core. Think about it. How often do we push things in our daily life? Whether it's moving furniture, lifting groceries, or even just holding yourself upright, the pushing motion is part of being human. As we age, we start to lose upper body strength first, and that's a dangerous sign. Weak upper body muscles often lead to rounded shoulders, poor posture, and even breathing difficulties. Push-ups train your body to stabilize itself. And the best part? You don't need any equipment. You can do them in your living room, in a hotel room, or even outside in a park. If traditional push-ups feel too difficult at first, start with wall push-ups or knee push-ups. The key is progress. And here's a little secret. Push-ups are also incredible for heart health because they raise your heart rate and train your body to handle short bursts of effort. Imagine never worrying about losing your ability to lift things or struggling to open a jar because your grip and upper body strength are still solid well into your 50s, 60s, and beyond. That's the gift push-ups give you if you stay consistent. Quick question for you. When was the last time you did a real set of push-ups? Drop it in the comments below. I want to know how many you can do right now without stopping. And if you can't do any yet, don't be discouraged, because by the end of this video, I promise you'll be motivated to start. Clapperboard, exercise 3, the secret to ageless mobility. Now let's move on to the third exercise, the plank. Don't roll your eyes just yet. Planks are not just about holding a boring position until your arms shake. Planks are about building a rock-solid core. And here's something most people don't realize. After 35, your core muscles, your abs, lower back, obliques, begin to weaken, even if you're not gaining belly fat. A weak core is often the root cause of chronic back pain, poor posture, and loss of balance. Planks train your body to stabilize itself, to stand tall, and to move with control. And the benefits go way beyond aesthetics. A strong core makes every other exercise safer and more effective. Squats? Better with a strong core. Push-ups? More powerful with a strong core. Even walking and running improve because your spine is supported properly. If you've never done planks consistently, here's the challenge. Start with 15 seconds. Build to 30. Then 1 minute. Over time, your body transforms. You'll notice less back pain, tighter abs, and an incredible sense of strength that carries into every aspect of your life. And yes, planks can even improve digestion and breathing because they encourage you to engage the diaphragm and abdominal muscles properly. Imagine yourself standing in front of the mirror 6 months from now, noticing your waistline is tighter, your back feels stronger, and you're no longer slouching at your desk. That's not a dream, it's the result of consistent planking. Clapperboard, exercise 4, ageless athleticism. The fourth exercise is the deadlift. Now, I know this one sounds intimidating, especially if you've never picked up a barbell. But hear me out. Deadlifts are one of the most functional, real-world exercises you can ever do. They mimic the motion of picking things up off the ground, which, let's face it, we all do every single day. Deadlifts strengthen your hamstrings, glutes, lower back, traps, forearms, and core all in one movement. They are the ultimate full-body exercise. And after 35, they become even more important because your posterior chain, the muscles along the back of your body, are the ones that weaken the fastest with age. Weak glutes and hamstrings lead to hip problems, knee issues, and even spinal misalignments. Now, don't get me wrong, you don't need to start with a heavy barbell in the gym. You can do deadlifts with dumbbells, kettlebells, or even household items like a heavy backpack. The key is form. Once you learn how to hinge at your hips correctly, you unlock one of the most powerful anti-aging tools in fitness. Deadlifts don't just build muscle, they also strengthen bones. And since bone density begins declining rapidly after 35, this is your chance to fight back against osteoporosis naturally. Think about this. Every time you bend down to pick up a child, a pet, or even a bag of groceries, you're essentially doing a mini deadlift. Why not train your body to handle it with strength and ease instead of risking injury? Here's the truth. Most injuries after 40 and 50 happen not in the gym, but in everyday life, doing something as simple as picking up a box or shoveling snow. Deadlifts prepare you for those exact moments. Don't wait until your body gives you a painful reminder. Start now. Clapperboard, exercise 5, the longevity secret. Finally, the fifth and most overlooked exercise, walking lunges. If squats are the king of lower body movements, lunges are the queen. Lunges challenge your legs, your glutes, and your balance in a way that no other movement does. And here's why they're essential after 35, they train stability and coordination. As we age, our balance begins to decline. Falls become one of the biggest risks for older adults. Lunges help you fight that risk directly by teaching your body to move smoothly and with control. Walking lunges also stretch your hip flexors, muscles that tighten after years of sitting at desks, driving, and using technology. Tight hip flexors are one of the leading causes of back pain. By doing lunges consistently, you not only build strength but also restore mobility in your hips, making you feel younger and more athletic. And here's something really powerful, lunges work each leg independently, which fixes imbalances in strength. Maybe your right leg is stronger than your left, or your dominant side takes over during squats. Lunges correct that naturally, giving you a more balanced, injury-resistant body. Now let's pause for a second. Imagine this. You're 60 years old, walking into a reunion, and people are shocked at how youthful and strong you look. They can't believe your energy. They ask, "What's your secret?" And all you have to say is, "I never stopped moving. I kept doing the right exercises after 35. That's the power of these 5 movements: squats, push-ups, planks, deadlifts, and lunges. So, here's the truth. After 35, you can't rely on the same workouts you did in your teens or 20s. Your body needs strength, stability, and mobility training to stay young and resilient. These 5 exercises are not just about looking good, they're about moving well, living pain-free, and keeping your independence for decades to come. If you start today, your future self will thank you. But if you keep putting it off, the price you pay later will be far greater than the effort it takes to start now. So, which of these exercises are you already doing? And which one will you start adding this week? Let me know in the comments below, because I love hearing how you're taking control of your fitness journey. And if you found this video valuable, hit that like button, subscribe to Peak Physique, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more life-changing fitness tips. Remember, your health is your wealth, and staying fit after 35 isn't just possible, it's absolutely within your reach. Until next time, stay strong, stay fit, and keep chasing the best version of yourself.